doing something weird. I'm trying to find a replay from a game that was played a while ago. This one. That's what I wanted. Doing rocket science before I queue up. Don't mind me, chat. There we go. I found the replay file for the game I needed. So I can move on with my life. There we go. Voila. Where did it save to? There it is. Go back over there. That's where I want you. Beautiful. Alright, I can read the chat. Holy shit. I looked away for 30 seconds in order to do something, and there's like 10 messages in chat. What the hell, guys? You guys got in so quick. How are we doing, everyone? I just finished watching the last stream. Yeah, I did a really long one last night, and then... You know what? I have about 3 hours free time. Maybe I won't go the full 3 hours because I need time for lunch, but... I usually take the weekend off, but... My girlfriend's away, so I figured I'd sneak in a couple coaching sessions for some people in the NA time zone who can't usually get one. And I only got 3 hours of that in the Arvo. So I was like, what do I do for the day until I get to the Arvo? Here we go. This is what we do. We just do a stream for a couple hours. I'm just trying to get this this number to go up. So I don't have to worry about playing on this account for a while. I do want to just steadily climb this account. You know, make it so it finishes in at least Grandmaster, so it doesn't look like I'm bronze. Because it used to be a whole lot higher rank, and then I started prioritizing YouTube over playing the game as much. Fair enough. And yeah, I don't think I've gone higher rank than this for like 3 years, which is just a disgrace. So I just got to prove to myself that I can go high again. So I'll just play till I get, I don't know, close to 1,000 points or so, and then I'll just weed in games here and there and do it slowly. I don't need to speedrun the whole thing. Because, you know, having mental health is important, and playing solo queue for the purpose of climbing is not good for that. So anyway. G'day, how you doing, Rogue? I'm doing well. I am absolutely a madman streaming again, but I'm enjoying it, and honestly, guys, I didn't expect streaming to be such a good thing. I expected to be popping 30 or 40 views, but I'm popping 200 consistently, so maybe something will come from it, we'll see. Only one way to find out. Stream a bunch. And the good thing is that although... Oh, shit. Oops. We swapped roles instead of pick order. He accepted and we realized. Oh, shit. Come on.
Can't take the heat.
But yeah, this guy got heisted. No, but... Obviously, playing League and teaching League and all of that is my job, and it feels like working. And when I do sessions, it feels like I'm working. And when I work on videos, it feels like I'm working, because I've done it for 3 years, right? But streaming, although it feels a little bit like I'm working, it doesn't really that much. It feels like I'm working a bit, but it is just fun, so it's not that bad. Holy shit, someone just raided me with 200 viewers? What the fuck? I started stream 5 minutes ago. Hey, well, welcome new people. If you don't know who I am, I'm Rogue. I guess I can give a bit of a rundown. This is me. If you know me from anything, it's probably from my YouTube. So there it is. Oh, wait, holy shit. This guy did 50k views in 22 hours? Guys, what the fuck? This video is going to go nuts. This video is going to hit a few 100,000 or something. Fucking hell. Well, that's me. So welcome, guys. Welcome, new people. Go leave a follow. I'm awesome. I'm doing a filter challenger series at the moment, where I'm basically just queuing fill and climbing up. But today, we're not doing that. We're playing on the main account. Because I have to play on the main account, because otherwise it's going to decay, and that would make me very sad. So we don't want to do that. You know what, guys? We can't get away with the pike pick. They banned it. Fuck. Blitzcrank it is. Such a good Blitzcrank game. Too many people to hook. And I'll probably go after Shock. We'll see. And we'll take him out. We'll take them the hell out, guys. From the run fast shoes. Nice. Have you coached anyone well known? Depends what you mean by well-known. I haven't really gone the route of coaching for famous people per se yet. I just coach whoever rocks up. Actually, the one person would be Tiltarella. This is actually pretty funny. Tiltarella is someone... He's a Scion guy. He's the guy who invented the strategy of sitting in the lane bush level 1 as Scion and just queuing. Tiltarella's really cool. He's from Australia as well. And so I used to play with and against him in solo queue all the time. And when I was a pro player, I hated it because I would be trying to get practice for my pro match. And this guy would come in and just play Scion support with Smite. And I would say, yeah, I'm definitely not versing that in my pro match. So he would ruin my practice. But, you know, fair enough. He just wanted to get his reps in for YouTube. But no, he helped me out a lot. Once about 6-7 months ago with YouTube, with titles, thumbnails, you know, just mastering how to beat the algorithm, I guess. And I'm not gonna lie, with his advice, that's really the thing that made my channel explode from 10k viewer average to 100. So thanks to him. But in exchange, I did coaching for him. So I coached him on some replays, and he coached me on some YouTube. Very good trade deal. Thank you very much, sir. Cookies on support, bad? No. What else would you take? I think it's good. I like cookies, especially versus double range. They have poke. Alright, so how does this lane work, gang? You know what we do? We go sweeping lens. Because Warding Trinket doesn't do anything. So here's a question. Do we get push in this matchup? The answer is no. You never know, though, in solo queue. Maybe my Civ is a beast and they're just AFK, but you'd have to assume they get push. But you never know. Either way, the only real win con we have, since we probably get pushed in, is to play for gank setup. And because I'm versing double range, we get pushed in, so we don't need wards, we can't get deep wards. And the thing about versing double range is if I'm in the open, they can attack me. So what I need to do is I need to put a ward on the lane. They need to ward the lane bush so they can hit me. And what I need to do is it's like a game of rock, paper, scissors. You ward my lane bush, I sweep your ward. And now I can hide in the lane bush. You can't see me. So that's what we want to do. And my support main, I played support professionally for 7 years. I played it as my main role for like 14. And then since I switched to being a YouTuber and a coach for the last 3, I've main jungle. I played probably 75% jungle, 25% support, but for some reason, as of yesterday, I really feel like playing support. So yesterday and today, I'm probably going to queue support mainly. Support jungle second. We'll see. Okay, so he's doing a Raptors cheese, which means we're going to get on split map, which is very good. He should not be playing split map towards top side when they have double TP, when bot lane's such a volatile matchup, melee versus range, double or mobile. So this is really good to be on split map here. It means that if they try to play aggressive and push in, they just make themselves super vulnerable to getting ganked, which is bad because the only way they win this matchup is by playing super aggressive and poking us. So it removes their only win con instantly. There we go, that's level 2. Send it. That's all their subs. I'll take those timers a bit later, just ping them so he knows. And this is absolutely impossible for my friend. They're not in a good spot here. Here's where we hit him with the tech. You just hit him with the Hex Flash. See if they forgot about it. Seems he has. And that's all it takes, baby. That's all it takes. Now, we want to get this shit in. And go help out with these shenanigans, but I kind of just want to recall, but there's shenanigans afoot. What is this guy doing? This guy's doing invading with no prio. Shh, don't even worry about it. I wanted the assist. I got the kill. It'd be like that. Don't even worry about it. I'll carry. I'll carry with it, don't worry. Alright, let's take those flash timers. Now, here I default out of mid. So what's this wave state doing, guys? Hit that turret. What does it do after it hits the turret? It bounces. That wave's bouncing. Now, this could be an opportunity to gank on it, but because my jungler has to go clear top camps, we're not going to be able to fight into a double stacked wave, or they have level 3 advantage, so there's no point coming back early. So I roam, and I get back when the wave hits the turret in order to get full XP. Now, I might overstay my roam here, but the kill mid looks pretty assured. Usually you wouldn't want to be roaming like this in a way where you lose XP. Yeah, I don't want to take that kill, guys. I learnt my lesson, guys. And I did miss the bot XP, which is really sad, but, you know, maybe I was needed. Turns out I wasn't. And we'll take all those timers. 750 barrier. So those are all the flash timers, heal timers, barrier timers. Now, let's think about what Kane's pathing. Honestly, his path is so messed up, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so he's invading. So it's a weird game, this one. In terms of jungle tracking. Not much to take from it, because this is just psychopath shit. And we just hang out here until we see someone, and then we run at them. Yeah, he has learned his lesson. He does know what Hex Flash is. Okay, so Veigar is up there. Let's dive. Let's dive. There's no way. So what we do is we get a fast crash. If you fast crash the wave, it means there are no enemy minions around. And if there's no enemy minions around, it means that there's nothing he can stand behind in order to block the hook. So what we want to do is we just want to run past the tower here. And if I have to, I'm going to suicide to dive him. We just suicide to dive. If we have to. Didn't even have to die. Even better. I was completely happy to die for that because he's obviously dropping 2 waves, but I didn't have to die, so we take it. So this is the reason why you don't want to overstay that roam timer, right? There's 2 reasons you don't want to overstay the roam timer in the first 6 levels. So the roam timer is from the moment the wave hits their tower to the moment it hits your tower. If you overstay that timer, not only do you get into situations like that where your ADC hates you because he dies and loses 3 waves on a tower dive, but you also just bleed a crap ton of XP, which XP is very important on supports early, because it's a stat that has diminishing return as the game goes longer. If you play a melee support, most of the tank stats you gain aren't from items, they're from level ups. The main stats you get from level ups are armor and health. And the final thing is, if you're playing a champion that has buttons to press, like a mage, like Veigar, you probably want to level up and get points in those abilities. So on enchanter supports, it becomes important because you want to get points in your abilities. So here I arrive bot as the wave crashes. If they were to slow push the wave, I would look for a roam mid. But because they fast pushed it, it actually reduces my roam time and I have to come back earlier. Now, they obviously put wards in this area, so I'm going to go have a look. If Veigar's any good, he's going to go for a little walk mid here. Wouldn't be surprised. Oh, so he's just hanging out bot lane. And according to my summoners timers, they don't have any sums yet, so we can actually just run at them. That's that down. And he should just be dead. We got the lethal tempo advantage. Oh shit, it's the Avengers. This is the goddamn Avengers. Get him. Alright, a little bit brainless by me because my jungler's top, but we took him out, so we'll say worth on that. And I'm going to pop a recall. There's too much XP here. I can't miss that XP, so I'm going to stay to grab it. I won't be late to Void Grubs, so it's going to be fine to be a greedy pig for some XP here. I'm not going to tank this to hold it out because, honestly, it's just going to make... I'm going to have to tank it for too long since they fast crash it. My next wave is super far away. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take those. I'm going to start recall now. I'll still get the XP for these 3 casters, but the time it takes for me to stick around and last with them, I would rather get to base 6 or 7 seconds faster than I would get those 40 gold of last hits. So here we go. I can sprint out of base. The beautiful thing here is because I did a fast recall, I'm going to be able to catch up to where Veigar is. So he got to base about 4 to 5 seconds faster than me, but because I have Symbiotic Souls and W spam, I should get to River at the same time at worst, potentially even sooner, which means I can be pretty confident he's not here, and I'll have information on any wards he places. Alright, so I can hang out here. We'll see what happens, but this might be a potential little cheeky mid-excursion. Yeah, it is. Keep punching away. Keep punching away. Good trades. We take those. Alright. He just took Dragon. Oh, okay. Rise can teleport, guys. Did you know? And the good news here is because I've optimized my XP, I hit level 6 and Void Grubs spawn. And so I have level 6 for Void Grubs and their support doesn't, which should give us a nice little advantage going to the Grub contest. So I'm going to show walking bot lane here, and I'm actually going to loop back up. So I do like a little fake walk there. So the last thing they saw in vision was me walking bot side, but I'm actually walking up. So now potentially put some doubt in their mind as to where I am. And I'm going to do my best to really stay off vision here. And since they are looking to come, I'm going to have to... Yeah, it looks like they are contesting. Okay. Looks a little bit spicy, boys. Let's flash. There we go. I get hook and 4. I should have enough mana. Oh, crap. I'm just going to flash before he gets in range to root me. I should be fine here. Should be fine here. Don't worry, chat. And we out. Hey, pretty good result. We'll take that. We got all the Void Grubs. Did pretty well on the kills. He's going to TP back, so I don't need to stay for the wave, but it wouldn't be worth it anyway. Because here's the thing, guys. I see where Veigar is. I know where their jungler is because we just killed him. I know that if I sprint to river, I get there at worst same time as their jungler. But look where their support is. You see him? Right there. So the question is, where are his wards? The answer is, he doesn't have any. He only had one ward unlocked. He hasn't based since then. And the ward is most likely topside because he was topside when it unlocked, which means there's no wards on the bot side of the map. And since I can see him top, it means I can sprint to his bot jungle and there's no one there. Oh, bye Syndra. See you later, mate. Alright, and so I can sprint in here, and because everyone is showing on vision top, we get to just light this shit up like a Christmas tree and make this MF hate her day. Turns out we're actually killing this guy. I'm down to kill this guy. Let's do it, boys. A little bit much, guys. We should be killing the ADC. Come on. Kill the ADC. Light this shit up like a Christmas tree. This MF should be dead right now, but my Sivir walked mid lane for some reason. He might be dead anyway. I like this TP. So this guy probably has sums. So we've got to factor that in mind. Probably has flash, so I am going to expend Ignite and ult just to make sure, because I knew he had both sums, so got to make sure he's really dead. And I don't actually have to recall here, although I have no mana. My whole team's on the map, so I don't want to leave them unattended. Since Veigar's bot and MF's dead, that means mid's way less defended, so we could potentially look for a play onto mid or a play onto bot, because they're stretched thin right now. I like to play here. Look at this guy. He's going to walk right into me, because they have no vision here. Ah, he's shaking with W. Now, there is a ward in this bush. I'm going to clear that. Other one's over here. And we want to play onto bot here, because they're over-defending mid. We can tell Kayn is topside. We can see Ryze mid. That means this guy's undefended. We should have the boys here. Come on. Now, I can go slow on this. Can take my time a little bit. But the boys are a little bit slow to get to the play. Come on, boys. Hurry up. Alright, good job. And now we tempo recall again, get back to base really fast. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to race the death timer of Veigar. So I'm going to pop recall, sprint out. Now, what wards is he placed? One's there, one got cleared there, the other ward's unplaced, so I know where every single ward is. The only ward he has placed is in that bush right now. I can see his death timer 2 seconds. With my move speed increase, the point of contact, it would be the center of the map if we had identical move speed, but we don't have identical move speed. I'm faster than him, so I can probably contact there. This guy's pinging me come top. I'm not coming top lane. Dragon's up in 1 minute. I'm not going top lane. I'm absolutely not playing around that lane. I know that I get to this faster. I know they have no vision, and I know the Veigar's going to face check into me. So I can simply come here. I know Veigar's not here yet because I have more move speed. He went topside, actually. And I'm sitting here in a pocket with no vision. When he wants to come in and get some wards, he's going to find a blitzcrank. We'll see what he gets. Let's see it. Now, if they never come for bot side vision, we do just get dragon by default. So I'm absolutely fine with him not coming in. I am going to go refresh wards here. I don't want to show. I don't want to place a ward on top of his ward. It makes it too easy to track. There we go. And that's the lack of vision kicking in. And that pick should cascade into us getting the neutral. So beautiful. We're just tracking these wards. We're playing on tempo recalls. We get there first. And it just makes it super easy. And this is super important when you're playing hook champions. Because Blitzcrank functionally as a champion does one thing. That's catch people out. That's it. So could we please go to Dragon instead of our Raptor camp? Thank you, jungler. And we can kill this guy for free because he's all by himself. I just need to save something in order to cancel his ult. So I'll make sure to save, you know, my ult or something. Holy shit. He's not going anywhere. Good job, boys. Missed my hook, my bad. And we can take out this dragon. And same thing, I still know they have no bot side vision, because the only ward Veigar placed that sequence was in this bush, and I cleared it. So they still have no info. So I'm going to stick around. Now, I think Syndra and Pantheon are due for a recall, but Sivir isn't. But I don't think I want to make plays with Sivir alone on the map. So I'm just going to cycle recalls here. I can always complete a recall if I like the looks of completing it. But if instead my team all stays, I can just stay. By the looks of it, though, Syndra's going to base. Pantheon's staying, so I'm down with it. Let's stay, Pantheon. We'll see if Veigar came here. No, so he placed 3 wards on top side. All the wards are missing from his support item. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing, to be honest. And this is getting a little bit out of tempo, but that guy could be killable. But this is getting out of tempo. It's time to base. We overstayed our welcome, boys. We probably should have based a little while ago. I probably overstayed there, but it works out just fine. We're not going to get punished at all. What am I buying, by the way? I should not be buying a frozen heart this game. Didn't think about my items much. Dead man's plate. Sounds good. Alright, so there are 3 wards to find on top side. Here's the difference, guys. I can't face check that. Right? If I was to walk in there, I'd be playing at a massive disadvantage. So the difference between this sequence and the last sequence is because I'm second on map, I do not face check like I did on other sequences. I can test through mid. So I come into mid, I take push, we wait until an enemy shows mid, and then we walk in. Now they're showing someone mid, so now I can walk in, since we're confirmed to have a numbers advantage. And I know there's 3 wards to find in here. So I just saw Veigar, he reset. So we're going to hang out here. We'll see what we get, but we need to get one more wave before we go in deeper, because if I'm going to run in there right now with no info, no teammates, it's inting, so we need to play or get on this wave and then move to top and transfer the prio into top lane. I don't like running up mid right now. This is not a great play. This is not a good play at all, guys. We're literally playing on one lane. It's working, but we're playing on one lane, so it's not, you know, huge brain cells, right? Alright, I just missed my hook, don't mind me. I'll just take the kill. Thank you, everyone. And he only placed 1 ward. It's there. And the other wards remaining are dead pretty soon. They're only going to be on the map for, God, not long at all. Probably 30 seconds more. So I'm going to not look for wards because I know they're all dead. We just dive this guy. Alright, don't mind me, guys. Alright, I'm doing things. It's rocket science. My brain's working overtime. My hands don't. I'll just pop a recall because my sequence is over. Next sequence should go bot side towards dragon, so we pop a reset and we head there. Don't know why I have this mana crystal. Get that shit out of my inventory. Now, where have his wards been? So he went 1 sequence out of place, placed them top side, they're expired by now. Next sequence, he only placed 1 ward, also top side, meaning they have no bot side vision. So let's go out and kill these motherfuckers. Alright, well, we don't get to use the warding stuff, but we get to kill people instead. Wait, I have a shutdown gold? I have a shutdown gold? Holy shit. Anyway. Well, I'm dead. Anyway, they have no bot side vision, so I want to use this to track where Veigar goes. This will tell me where his wards are placed if he shows on it. I can use it as a reference point. So we're just going to keep an eye on where Veigar pops up in order to track his wards. Otherwise, I'm going to sprint down and get vision on this dragon. The boys are making a play top, so this is one of those moments where the idealistic play is to go towards dragon, but the realistic play is to go top because the boys are going top. No point me going to dragon by myself, so we go with where the boys are. We back them up. We can always flip it and go back the other way. Siva? You don't want free kills? Alright. Veigar placed 2 wards. There they are. Now, I don't care about sweeping those wards because the vision should be taking place on the bot side of the map for the next sequence. I might be able to catch this guy. I'm Usain Bolt over here. I don't do enough damage. You guys see, you saw the vision, right? The ult the minions to hook through them kind of angle, but I simply don't do enough damage with my ult, so the play, although cool, it didn't work. Would have been a really good clip for my TikTok, though. Alright, I'm going to reset because there's not going to be anything to miss on the map, and I know I get back so quickly anyway. And then with portals and my shoes, I can Usain Bolt my ass out. Now, this recall I probably shouldn't have taken, but fuck it, I guess I'm stopping the split pusher. Randomly. Yeah, get out of here, bud. Alright, probably shouldn't have taken that reset, but my team's macro here is pretty atrocious, guys. They're literally running up mid-bot, taking towers, and we're letting them? Why are we giving them towers when we're 10k gold ahead? Okay, we didn't see that, right? This guy wants some smoke. This guy wants some smoke. Oh, he's fucking Usain Bolt over here. Alright. Fair enough. Bit of a weird sequence. I think I ended up in the wrong place, but I think I ended up in the wrong place because what my team did was not what I expected. But it doesn't mean it was a bad play. Like, they weren't playing the objective, they were playing tempo play. Because we obviously don't need to just go sit at a dragon for a minute, and if we outpace the enemy, because we have heralds, we can just send it topside and force a response before they even can start dragon. So I think their play was objectively very good. I just didn't see the vision, boys. There's a Kane here, who's obviously going to go try kill my Syndra right now, since he's not running mid, he's running somewhere, right? It's got to be bot lane. So we'll just go cover that guy. I was right. He did go for the Syndra. He just didn't find him. And they shouldn't have any vision here, because again, Vega's never been here. I've been keeping a track of him. And they might just int into us. We'll see. Look here, guys. Look here. Look here. Look here. Look here. Look here. Bop! Alright. It was a good attempt, but he didn't walk that way. Otherwise, I would have got him. We didn't quite get him, chat. Alright. Who in my chat just mentioned the Ari game from yesterday? Don't mention the Ari game from yesterday. Alright. He fucking dodged it by pressing W. He's a beast. He pressed W at the moment I hooked, and it made him accidentally dodge it. That guy's actually faker on Kane. Take him out. Good shit, boys. I don't do anything without my hook team, so wait for that, please. And I'm not going to hit things, because I want to stay out of combat so that my shoes are activated. If I punch a tower, I lose my move speed off my shoes. And I want to have them active so that I can always just press the go button and run at someone. I'll just be the bodyguard. If we want a guaranteed win this game, we actually just leave and take Atakan, which seems to be the play that the boys are opting for, so Syndra gets absolutely abandoned. Syndra gets abandoned. Oh, here we go. What's this guy on about? He's doing some stuff. Let's kidnap this guy. Come this way with me, Kane. Come this way. Towards not safety. Get him. Go team. Alright, I'm gonna pop a recall. Honestly, I get back so quickly, I'll get in there. I'll be there in time for Atakan anyway. I'm Usain Bolt right now. Boom. Bonsoir from Australia, big dog. Didn't realize that we were speaking French down under, mate. Alright, let me tell you what time it is in Australia right now. It's 9 PM if you're on the east time in the east coast. I think at this time of year, Brizzy's on the same time as Sydney as well, right? So, same difference. Or is it daylight saving? I don't know. I don't know. I should know. I'm on 8 AM, just got up. That's... What's that? 8 AM is... That's not East... No, that's not quite East US. Where is that? 8 AM? Because that's... Oh no, that is Eastern US. Okay, never mind. That is Brazil? Wait, what? Oh, okay. Because I was thinking, I'm like, that's a 5-hour difference. The US is 6-hour difference from me. But I couldn't think of like, dude, there's nothing but ocean. There's nothing to the right of the US, but I had to look down. I had to look to the right and down. Makes sense though. Up. What the fuck? I just punched a ward. Oh, dude. I tried to punch the guy and I punched a ward. Bop. My kill. Thanks, guys. I'm a lethal blitzcrank this game. I'm getting a lot of last hits. Let me see if I can last hit this kill. Oh, I didn't even hit it, so... Oh, shit. Time to hook a clock. Thanks, guys. Okay. Hey, this was a pretty good game. This was a pretty 1v9 game, so pretty happy with that, boys. Good start to the day. Nice. You know what? Everyone was nice, especially after the debacle where I ran up and just stole everyone's kill for some reason. 19 LP? That's nothing. Why do I only get 19? They don't like me. I guess it was not a very high elo game then, if I only got 19 LP for that. But it was very easy. So, fair enough. Do I only play support? I play support and jungle as my two main roles, and I'm doing filter challenger at the moment. Just not for this stream, because I need to get decay games played so that my main account doesn't drop. So I'm just getting games to get this number up a bit to buy myself some buffer, and then on other streams I'll do the filter challenger, which I think currently is at plat 3 or plat 4 or something. I think it's okay to play roles, mainly sup and secondary jungle. What? Of course. You can play whatever you want, man. It's League of Legends. It's fun. Do you have a favorite sub champ? I think Pyke's my favorite. Thresh is the one that I was always famous for. You guys want to... You know, let's do something fun on stream. Let me guys show you a hidden gem. Alright, this is my YouTube channel. Wow, amazing. What a famous personality this is. 53,000 subscribers. This is also my YouTube channel. This is also my YouTube channel with clips of games that are like 10 years old. So, let's see it, boys. Nuts. What you gotta know about this play is this team, Direwolves, they were champions of the league for 4 seasons in a row. For 2 years, they won everything. And they were so fucking dominant. Like, they were the most dominant team you've ever seen. And we were the only team the entire season who beat them. And it was this match. Like, we're down in gold. They just got Baron. And then I come in and hit him with the fat fucking boom. That was a nice one. We can't complain. That was a good play. Wow. What a man. This was ages ago. This was like 2015 or something. Oh, this play was good too, actually. This play went on the LoL Esports page. They have like a thing for like top 5 plays or something. And that was on the LoL Esports official YouTube and all their socials. It was a sick play. This one was mad. Watch the Thresh hook. Watch the Thresh here. This hook is crazy. That hook is bonkers in the back of the team fight. We're down 7k gold and soul. We won this game. This was in Vietnam. This was at Rift Rivals. And we won this game in Vietnam. How nuts was that hook? It's pretty good. I'm happy with that one. Look at this angle. Bang. Look at that camera angle, man. That was nice. They make it look good. I gotta pick my champ. I gotta put 2 brain cells in, and then we can get back to work. What do I want to play? Into Vi. Vi Kale. Oh god, I have no idea what I want to play. I need to play something with some setup. Jarvan's pretty bad. Yeah. What the fuck do I play? Guys, I have no idea what to pick. I don't have a champion for this situation. I'm just gonna play Jarvan, but it's not a good pick. Like, I have a Pyke on my team, so I need to pick something with setup, but all of the champions with setup I have, I don't want to play into that. So I don't know what the fuck to pick there, but you can never go wrong with a Jarvan pick. Even in a pace like this where Jarvan pick is bad, it's still fine. This play is pretty cool. This was again in Vietnam at Rift Rivals. Check this out. It was the fucking flash prediction. The flash prediction, baby. Okay, for context, we were on stage in this massive auditorium thing. Like it was like a giant business conference center in like a hotel. And they had the stage set up there. And we're on stage, and they have like the crowd, and then they have off to the side, on the other side of the room, they have all the casters in the same room as us. And when I hit the hook, I stood up and I yelled, "Fuck yeah, get fucking shit on, cunt." The most Australian thing you've ever heard. And because the casters of the Vietnamese broadcasts were in the same room as us, it picked up on their mics. And so on the Vietnamese broadcast, you can hear me shit talking, which is not my proudest moment. But I want to give context here. I was 17 years old. Or 18. I know, maybe I just turned 18. I was like fresh 18 though. I was really young. So I didn't know any better. Would never do that these days, but it made for a fun moment. There's emotions involved, guys. It was my first time I ever played at an international event. I made a sick play. You know, it was like my first ever time playing in front of a crowd on a stage. Like it was a cool moment. So, you know, I kind of got excited. What year was this? 2017. 2017. God, when's that? That's 8 years ago. The second year of my pro career. So yeah, I would have been 18 then, if it was the second year of my career. Because the first year was fully remote. We played online. Second year, we moved into gaming houses, and it was that year. Full clear into full clear into full clear. So here's the thing. I don't have many people going in with me, and they have a lot of crowd control, so I'm going to have to do a kind of tankier build here. What do I path? Honestly, top lane's very volatile. Bot lane's very boring. I don't want to path bot because we lose fights on bot side, right? Ziggs has Comet and TP. Both things are just very bad in all-in fights. And on the other hand... Oh, nice. And on the other hand, they have a guy with Exhaust and Conqueror. Exhaust Conqueror is stronger than Comet TP in a fight. So if I path bot and we get into any tussles, I'm just gonna get shit on. I'm just not gonna be able to get the crab most likely. So I would rather path to top. So I'm probably gonna start on my red. I would love to get that checked though. But another thing that was all to consider is that Ignite Riven could invade me pretty easily at level 1 if I try to start topside as well. And topside's probably the best lane to influence because neither top laner has TP. So we're just gonna start down here on this bad boy and get cleared up. And we'll leave the guy playing Ziggs with TP on the weak side and strong side the Ignite players. How about that? Should I be using my flag to... I mean, I fucking use my flag to block my red buff, so... I should be using my flag to aggro the golem camp there, hey? I shouldn't just be using it like that. Because I think I should get the buff to like 900 health and then use flag to aggro the golems and then walk to them. It seems a lot better than what I just did. I know my Jarvan clear, I've never practiced it. I just kind of do it. And since I've never practiced it, I'm very bad at doing my Jarvan clear. I remember watching someone do a Jarvan clear once and I just went, holy shit, this is so much better than mine. I've practiced other champions on my clear, but Jarvan is just a champion I like playing, but haven't put the effort into yet. Okay. He just placed a ward. Based on how long he was out of lane, is probably on that ping. So it's not too deep, but it's also not too shallow. Jarvan clears really fast, like 310. Yeah, look, not mine. Not my Jarvan clear. I don't know, your Jarvan clears a 310, but mine isn't. Which, coach, by the way. I'm here. Wait, I have biscuits? Oh, fuck. I should have free boots. Alright, my runes are wrong. I shouldn't have smited that either. Why did I smite that? I think I just forgot that I should have saved smite, because I don't know where he pathed. I should have saved it for crab, since he might be pathing top. But you said 310? With smite? What is this, 318? Yeah, that's pretty fucking bad. Oh. Fuck. We all know what happens here. Every time you try to gank a Riven in this situation, you always die to it. Thing is, she knows I'm coming. I'm just trying to prevent her crash the wave. It's always kind of awkward to get this kill, but... Please. Oh, I missed. No way. I'm griefing, chat. I'm griefing. He should have died. He should have died. I fucking hit the EQ. He should have died. Oh, fuck. Alright, well, he gets away, but at least I preserved the wave state, so my top laner loves me. Even if he had to watch me painfully miss that flash Q. How did that miss? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Honestly, I feel a little bit robbed. Like, that should have hit, right? Well, anyway, Vice on the top side, which means her first camp spawns at 420, and since I saw her on the bot side of the map, that means this top camp is exposed, and I know I can get it before she gets back, so let's just give her one of these. And it's mine now. And since top wave is frozen, this could potentially lead into a gank top lane as well. Although, that is starting to get into overstay territory. We'll see. I'm just going to leave the small one. Like, this is kind of a free kill. Potentially, so... no. This is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand. You can do your thing, my friend. You can do your thing. He's mad. Oh, fuck. Guys, please no. Why are we in their tower? Chat, team, what the fuck am I looking at? I kind of wanted to reset to get to bot side, but I don't know what the fuck this is, but I am not a part of it. I wanted to reset in order to get to bot, so I could just do my clear with items, but because of the shenanigans mid, I kind of cancelled my reset. And what's important here is that I don't show, because if I show and he sees I don't have items, he knows he can take dragon for free. Because right now, he has to question taking dragon. He might just get it anyway, based on the priors, which is fine. But he still has to question it, because if I'm fresh off base, it's contestable. But he doesn't know if I've recalled across the bot, because he didn't actually see me. So, yeah, he didn't have the balls to start it, which is good. If I gank bot lane and kill Samira here, the gank would not be worth it, because it would just instantly confirm to him the dragon is open, and so he would just get it. But, hey, not so bad. I got a little bit of a camp lead. Sad news is I have to buy shoes because I don't have my free boots in my runes because I fucked them up. So he's currently finishing Gromp. I'm going to ping that out to the boys. He might go to Dragon here. I really don't want to give the Dragon. I'm kind of torn here because half of me wants to go down there and contest the Dragon, but I think he's going to gank mid. I'm going to take this and maybe skip the Gromp because he's got no camps to farm. So he's either doing Dragon or ganking in like 5 seconds. There he is. I knew it. Now, I don't have any time crunch on me. Now, they are going to go to Dragon off this wave, I think. So what I'm going to do is try and gank mid to tie up the Kayle to make it just impossible for her to get to this Dragon. And maybe we can still contest it. Yeah, that guy's a beast. Yeah, it's not going to be contestable. That guy's no health, so instead I'm just going to trade his top camps while he's on Dragon, since the Dragon fight's just not contestable at all. And I'd rather prioritize the camps over the kill and Riven anyway. If the kill and Riven happens, it happens, but I only get one chance to take these. And since there's more camps available on his top side than there are on my bot side, I'm getting a massive win out of this. But I don't have a huge window to do all this. Get this. Maybe there'll be a top gank open. I hope, my friend. I hope. He's onto me. It's alright, I got it. I got it. The heist is complete. And we're out. We're out like the wind. We'll give it a go. I don't think he watered this, but I'm just going to sweep it because I wasn't paying attention. Okay, he did. That's good. That just puts pressure on him, so he thinks twice about what he's doing. So if I did gank bot here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Okay, think about what he can do, right? I could get Void Grubs for free right now, but if I do Void Grubs, he gets my bot side jungle. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to reset and go to my bot side jungle to protect it. I'm going to have more items than him because he's based. He probably doesn't know, oh, if I protect my bot side jungle, what can he do? He can farm his bot side, there's no camps top, and there's no way he could start Void Grubs. So look at the item gap right now. So this blocks him from getting literally any farm at all right now. So if they want to tussle, we can tussle. No tussling. And this is really good, because now, not only do I probably get the Void Grubs later anyway, just because I'm stronger than him, but I'm not in a rush to get them, and he's kind of must feel homeless right now, because he's literally got nothing to farm. As long as my team doesn't fight and die to him. Yeah, so he only got red buff. We can fight this. He has no items. He's no items. We should be fighting this, guys. Come on. Again, like, I could be farming my camps, but with this item gap we have, I don't want to give him anything. I'm going to assume he has no ult as well. Because the guy's completely homeless if he doesn't get ganks. Okay. And he's just so homeless. He's literally got nothing to farm. So I can get the remaining Void Grubs, and all of my camps are protected. There's actually just nothing he can take. So this is good. I usually don't path this well, boys. I never path this well, but this is a fucking masterclass. This is a bloody masterclass. I actually feel like a real jungler. I usually feel like imposter syndrome, you know? I feel like a guy who's pretending to be a jungler, but he's actually just like the Blitzcrank skin. Where he's pretending to be jungle, but he's not actually. That's how I feel usually. Wait, why does this take so long, by the way? I've been hitting this thing for like 20 minutes. This is disgusting. Alright, we got it. And I'm gonna go farm some camps. My goal is, if I can farm this item and then reset and get to dragon in time, I'm happy. I could be playing for invades on his shit, but I don't think it's... maybe I should. I don't have ult, so I think at a minimum I want my ult. I also have too much gold. I don't know here, guys. I think there's a play I could make where I play a lot more aggressive and I try to eat his camps. Like, I don't actually know if his top side's up here. Maybe his raptors are. Can you check that? Yeah, they're not. Okay. They're not up. That's okay. I think my play is a safer one. Like, what I would always advise people to do if you're not an extremely high-ranked jungler, or if you're new to jungle, is you make these kind of plays, where you just set, like, very simple win cons. Dragon, 1 minute. Therefore, I clear camps until 30 seconds before dragon, and then I reset, and I go to the dragon. If I can farm an item before the fight, that's good. That's, like, very easy to execute, and it's never wrong. Alright. Well, we killed them all. So I'm just going to pop an insta-recall. And now I can make a really aggressive play here. Because I've literally got Bill Gates' net worth. I don't need that raptor camp. It's not going to help me out at all, is it, right? And let's get rid of these fucking biscuits. They're disgusting. I don't know why I have them in my inventory. There we go. We can get out there and we can just take this neutral and spawn. What's Vi going to do is the question. I mean, he's topside spawning soon. He probably can never in his life even consider the idea of contesting this dragon, though. He doesn't have my top jungle to take. I think he's just homeless again. I can't figure out for the life of me what he's going to do. They're obviously conceding dragons, so I'm guessing that he's at his golem camps. I guess. But honestly, I don't think he has a good play. If I can't predict where he's going to go because there's nothing he can do, that's a pretty good spot to be in. The answer is he's going to face check me in a bush. Am I crazy for thinking they're griefing? Yeah, there's something wrong. There's something fishy here. Something is super fishy. Because, like, why are they here? Why are they contesting? This doesn't seem smart. Like, I feel like they know something I don't, but in reality, they're just griefing, right? Like, Vi is top, and I can see their ADC on vision mid, but the guy's walking in. So, like, I feel like he knows something I don't. You know? I feel like there's something he knows that I don't know. And I don't know what it is, but it turns out it's actually nothing. He's going to go for my top side, so good luck to you, Wukong. Now, I got an option here. Either I trade his bot side and just play to dive this guy and completely weak side my teammate, or I reset to go cover him. I think I'm going to trade, because if I reset to cover him, there's literally going to be no camps left, so I'm just going to be not taking his bot side, but he's going to get my top side, and I'm going to be homeless. So I think this is a better play. We have more Void Grubs. What the fuck? We have more Void Grubs as well, so it should be a fine trade. Yeah, we gotta gap it, boys, because they're coming. They're coming. They're coming, Ziggsy. They're coming, my friend. Get the fuck out of here. Run like the wind. Alright, he's so sad he didn't press R in time. He's distraught. It's not worth resetting here. The only thing I buy if I reset is boots. So I would much rather get a couple camps and then just play out the sequence without boots rather than get the boots but not get the farm. I'm only going to have time for one of those things, right? I've got to play once my teammates get on the map. So I'm either going to have time for like 1 or 2 camps or time to buy some shoes, which this is just absolutely catastrophic for the enemy team. I feel bad for them, honestly. We'll take those. And I'll take this because I'm not in a rush. I can literally see Vi's death timer, so when it comes to getting there in time to contest his camps, I know I'll get there in time if I want to. So I'm not in a rush, chat. There's a crab to take, and potentially, I don't know if this guy's going to base or not. If he stays, I can invade, but if he bases, I can't. Nah, it's grief to invade. The upside I get is maybe I get a wolf camp, and the downside I get is I give a shot down and throw the game. So I'll just make the safer play and sequence more camps. And I'm intentionally skipping recall yet again, because 1200 gold is not going to be the reason we win or lose a team fight. So rather than basing to sync up with these guys, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to skip this entire recall cycle and just play out an entire sequence and then reset on their next recall cycle. So I'm going to have to play a sequence with 1500 gold, but I feel confident to do so because of how far ahead we are. I get the power of level 10 rather than the power of items, which is, you know, copium. And I should be able to survive long enough to next recall cycle. I would never do this unless I was far ahead, though, because we already win fights, so I just can recall less frequently, is kind of the answer here. I don't have Smite up, which is a tragedy. Okay, that guy just got squatted. Squashed like a bug. Now, they got the objective, which is sad. Is what it is. I know their top side's up, though. I think most of their jungle is up at the moment, actually. Because I think he skipped shit to go there. Or am I just high? I'm just high, guys. I'm just high. Oh, it was up. He just took it, though. It's his bot side that's up. Alright, well, there's not any more I can get, because I'm not going to be able to cross to his bot side. So I'm just going to call a reset. And this is what I meant. I'm just going to skip the first recall sequence and play for the second one with the boys. That's too many long swords. Let's buy that. And now I come out on the map on the second recall cycle with the boys, and we go from there. Very nice, very nice. Holy shit, Guts in my chat giving me compliments on my jungle gameplay. Thanks, Guts. Who knew support players have hands to play other roles? Oh. Can I just farm a camp, please? That's what that guy's doing? This is really awkward, isn't it? Oh, stand on the flag! Ah, he almost did. Stand on it! I thought he was going to stand on it. Shit. Hey, it's Gaz. What's up, Gaz? Welcome, welcome. His bot side's down, but his top side's up, so I want to be flipping to go get that raptor camp. Oh shit, we're biffing? Let's fight. Hey, what a performance. Holy shit. I had a pop-off. I mean, my whole team did. Everyone played well. Hell yeah. Let's go, boys. I do need to work on my first clear, though. My first clear is atrocious on Jarvan. I did a session with a student who was... He was like a Grandmaster Jarvan player, and I watched him, and I just went, holy fucking shit, dude. Like, I'm supposed to be coaching this guy, and his Jarvan clear is so much better than mine. Of course, I teach him other parts about the game, but in that one specific key area, he was a lot better than me. Anyway. Not too bad. Good outcome, good outcome. I played against you yesterday in the RE game and decided to tune into your stream. Love the educational commentary, much love. Dude, there's no way you played against me in that RE game and your takeaway was, let's go check this guy out and see if I can learn something from him. That's so funny. That's so funny. You're playing on O server? Why is the Ziggs named that? Dude, okay, let me just make it really easy for you. Alright, should it stay that big? I can leave it that big if you guys want. What do you guys think? I can leave the big text document that says the server name at the top of the screen. I can leave it. We can do this. We can make it even bigger. Can I change the color? I can make it uppercase, lowercase, start case. Start case makes more sense. Color. Select color. What's my branding color? I usually use orange. Where's my shade of orange I use? That looks not quite my orange. Oh my god. All right, let's get back to being normalcy, guys. I made this thing so big. Oh god, it takes so much work to make it small again. All right, we did it. I need to make it not fucking this color again. I need to fix it. Can I go back to white? Thank you. We're saved. I fixed it, guys. Make it that big, but also make it scroll and say this is not a restream. I'm gonna have to get that sorted out. I think I'm gonna start using a different application because everyone thinks that it's a fucking replay because there's this big thing that says restream on the thumbnail for some reason. Which I think I got rid of, actually. Because, like, the thumbnail, here it is there. I actually figured out how to change it, so it doesn't say restream anywhere anymore. Can you guys confirm? Can the Twitch and YouTube people please confirm for me that it at no point interacting with the stream or thumbnail said restream view? Did it? Today? Today, not other days, not yesterday, just today, on this stream. Did I fix it or no? Holy shit, this guy's having a breakdown. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm playing mid lane. I'm gonna play some Galio. I'm just playing all of the roles today. Here's the thing, guys. We're not gonna get Ahri. I'm not playing Ahri. If I went fucking 0-7 in Plat on Ahri, I'm not playing it in Master Tier. I'm gonna stick to what I know and play some fucking Galio or some Karma or something. Play Ahri? Guys, I'm not playing Ahri. Ahri was a fever dream. Zoe, you think that after my Zoe performance, the best course of action is for me to then go and play Zoe? That's your idea? That's your idea. Okay, this guy, there's no universe I give him my role and later pick and pick order. No shot. Just pick Bard, bro. You can just pick Bard. You can't improve on Ahri if you never play her. True. You guys are Why did this guy just pick a Nivea support? What? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Alright, give me the support role. I want to have the classification so it's official. I guess I'm on support. Okay, so our team comp is Nidalee Anivia Ash. I think the only champion that can salvage this draft is a Nautilus. Like, literally, if I don't pick fucking crowd control, our draft is atrocious. And I can't pick crowd control that is reduced by tenacity, otherwise they just build Merc Treads and we lose. So the only solution to this problem is reliable crowd control that's a knock-up. Huh. That's playable into Thresh. Alright, guys. I guess I have to play Thresh. Blitzcrank's banned, and Blitzcrank wouldn't be as good a pick. Because we need reliable crowd control, and you know what it's like when Rogue the Kangaroo comes into the game and tries to hit a hook. Sometimes it misses. It can't miss Nautilus ult, though. That shit locks on. Move speed could be better, actually. We'll see. We're gonna rock this, guys. We're gonna rock this and see what we get on the naughty Nautilus game. Good build on Senna? No idea. I think whatever your heart desires. You can do 47 different builds on that champion, and I am not dedicating my brain power to keeping up with which one is the best. Fuck that. Mini Tenacity Rune any good? No, it's not. I would never take the Tenacity Rune unless it's a game where it's like literally Leona, Sejuani, Ashe, Lissandra. In that case, sure. But I literally have never once in the history of the universe checked what a pro player builds and seen them take the Tenacity Rune ever in my life. So it's obviously bad. You don't have to do rocket science to figure that out. If this guy's going to come and play support, I'm just going to buy a Sweeping Lens and clear it. He walked in here for a reason, right? He walked in to play support. So I'm just going to walk in and clear it. And then he's going to be sad because he doesn't have a ward. And then I'm fine having Sweeping Lens anyway, because for this matchup where I'm versing double range, it's actually good to have a Sweeping Lens. So fuck it, we ball. We take it. If you never played it, how do you know it's bad? Okay. If you never jumped off a bridge, how do you know it'll hurt you? There's no way he didn't ward. What the fuck? Okay. God damn it. Coach, love the video. Some of the best educational content out there for League. Thank you. You wrote your sentence though. You should have said it is the best educational content for League. That's what you should have said. Nah, thanks so much. That's cool. All right, let's get in there. All right, so both junglers top means isolated bot lane matchup. Rule is I can only hook Yunara. Thresh has Aftershock with Bone Plating. Bone Plating's on cooldown at least. Now he has hook level 1 because he doesn't have Flay passive up on the top left. No Flay passive equals he has hook. If he has hook, gotta save the minions. Now I can only hook Yunara because it's a lethal tempo ADC. Okay. This is bad. Why did my ADC walk face first into a Thresh hook level 1? That wasn't very smart, was it? Fucking hell, man. Alright, we just gotta finish off the lot. Please, there's no... Dude, I'm not dying for your bullshit. If you... Why did the Thresh not flash on him? This Thresh is bad. But my Ashe is worse. Okay, if this Anivia roams bot at literally wave number 2, I'm gonna be mind blown. How is my Anivia walking bot at level 2 a good play? Oh, I got the kill. Fuck yeah. I mean, I don't think the autofill bard main playing Anivia mid really needs to have the kill. I don't think he's going to do much with it. Alright, can my Ashe figure out what to do? Just recall. Just base. Just base. I'm literally going to freeze it for you. Just recall. It's frozen. All you have to do is recall. Yep. There we go. She figured it out. I was like, I was just like sweating. Like, can she figure out what she's supposed to do in this situation? She got there in the end. She figured it out. What's the timer? 7 minutes AD. I literally pinged Thresh's mid, so if he dies... Like, this guy's into Sums, and he's Thresh showing mid lane. I'll do that. Can't do that. You have approach velocity, Ashe? Because if you do, the guy's dead. You should have approach velocity. I shouldn't have stole that kill. You know. We win this. He's full stack lethal tempo. Look him off. Alright, turns out they sent the fucking Avengers, so I guess if both mid laners are roaming bot at like fucking 2 minutes, then what season are we playing in, guys? Alright, fair enough. I don't feel bad about taking the kill anymore, because it turns out the goddamn Avengers were assembling bot lane, so you gotta do all that you can. I'm gonna build Merc Treads this game, but I don't want to rush Merc Treads, because the only damage I encounter early is predominantly physical damage from minions, tower, ADC, jungler, and support is 50-50. So since the only damage I encounter early is going to be physical damage, but I need to build Merc Treads for Tenacity this game, I'm just going to simply buy item components instead, and then later on complete the Merc Treads, because if I was to rush Merc Treads in this lane, I would just have no combat stats, and I would just be a complete and utter potato. I'm going to come back here just to get cannon minion XP. There we go. Then I can go clear the ward. Don't want to be losing cannon minion XP, boys. It gives you too much XP. Too fucking valuable, that cannon minion XP. And I really want to look to fight here because I feel very powerful with my giant stacked up minion wave. I just have to hook Yunara, not Thresh, otherwise we lose. I should have just hooked Thresh after Aftershock, he would have died. I'm trolling. If I just hooked Thresh after Aftershock ended, he would have died. I fucked up. I didn't have to look for Yunara anymore. Once he wasted Aftershock, he was killable. We should be conceding push here, Ash. I don't know why you're trying to push when their jungler's here and ours isn't. Should probably just chill, my friend. Play weak side as it was intended by God. Alright, you know, sometimes when you're weak side and the enemy ADC wants to get hooked, you throw it out anyway. you just throw it out anyway. We know they're here, dude. Now, I'm holding onto this pink ward because I don't want to place it back here, and I know if I place it up here, since their jungler's here, they're going to be able to clear it. So that's the reason I'm holding it. I want a more aggressive pink than Tribush since we're winning, and I can't place it more aggressive yet because they have their jungler here, but once our jungler comes in, I can place it and it'll stay alive for a long time. Oh, I should have ignited. Fuck, I forgot barrier was already up. We win this. Alright, this is just fucking crazy how often their mid laner is here. This is actually nuts how often their fucking mid laner is bot. I guess it's my bad for dying to it every time, right? But fucking hell, go away. You know, we gotta keep the pink wall in the inventory. Dude, I'm actually, yeah, as you said, we're versing the Avengers. If I play this 5% better, we have a bunch of kills by now, but I'm just not. So anyway, Void Grubs are at 8 minutes. It's 7:05 right now, which means there are 2 bot waves before I have to move up. So the goal is to fast push the following wave. That'll arrive just after 7:30, and then move up to Void Grubs. If I soak XP this wave, plus next wave, plus get mid wave, it might give me 6. I don't think it does, though. I think it gets me close, because I've lost XP from deaths. So I'm not quite going to have a Nautilus ult for the play, but I just want to get this wave super fast. So we focus damage on the wave, support item stacks on the cannon to get it dead quickly. And then we move up. Holy shit, go away, dude. And while they're sitting here answering, we can just leave. Now, we don't care about that wave. If they want to freeze at 8 minutes, it's too late in the game. I'm going to leave a ward here for my Ashe since she's getting abandoned right now. And hover up. So here is where I'm torn, guys. I need to go back bot to help Ashe, but I also need to go to Void Grub. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang out in the space between and just react only if needed. Now, my jungler's deciding to go for a top play instead of the Void Grub, so I guess I'm going back bot lane. Well, that's boring. That is fucking boring, isn't it? Now, they don't know where I am. They have to assume that I've moved up to Void Grubs because that's the only info they have. So what I'm going to do is intentionally stay off vision here in order to either force their bot lane to make a mistake or just put pressure on the play that's happening topside. Because I don't gain anything by walking up right now. So I'm just going to hang back and possibly they think that I'm topside and go for a really bad dive or something. So this is a little bit of a cheeky one, but we'll see. Maybe Thresh flashes into a tower or something. Because they have not seen me for over a minute. So let's see. Let's see if the Thresh does some dumb shit. They're not doing anything stupid. So let's not let them have too much tower damage for free. Why are you trading with him when he has his fucking thing going? Don't do that. Don't do that, Ashe. You lost all your health, my friend. That's what my ulti looks like, my friend. I get it mid this wave. I don't really want to fight. This guy's half health. They're a little bit stronger. If we get a hook on Yunara and then hit Asher off it, we win. But there's no need to do anything. Yeah, like, they're just stronger. You need to chill the fuck out, Ashe. You need to recall, actually. You're not looking too healthy, my friend. We are both not looking too healthy anymore. Honestly, it's getting to a spot where the best play is probably just reset. Thing is, maybe we can contest Dragon just because Nidalee is so strong. Nah, it's gone. Alright, so what we do is we just pop a reset. Oh, fuck. This guy's inting. Okay, unlucky. That's right, pop a reset, and we should get out a little bit faster than Nautilus. Just a little bit. I don't like this play at all. If we get to base first, we already gain an advantage, so there's no need to do anything more than that. So, because I can see Thresh on the map right now, and I'm already coming out of base, he starts recall now, which means I'm getting out of base 15, 20 seconds faster than him. So here's the thing, guys. Ashe is going to walk bot lane. Their ADC is not in lane, which means Ashe kills the wave for free, which means there's nothing they can do bot. The only place where a play could happen on the map is top or mid, so I deploy top side of the map between the two lanes, and I know Thresh isn't here yet, so we've got this brief little window to run in and take vision, and potentially find a play on an enemy entering late. So there's Wukong. I'll say a little good day to him. I wish he didn't see me, because it kind of makes it obvious that I put wards in the area. But that's fine. We'll just play off the info. Even if they clear wards, it gives me an opportunity to make a play once I spot that they're on vision somewhere. Here we go. This is a nice play. I'm going to stay off vision unless I have to come out. Like, they don't need me. Now, they did show up back bot lane. We're going to see here. Maybe there's going to be a Wukong. And we can just go for the dive here. I'm just going to open with ult. Makes it impossible to fuck up the play. Now, I wish I was tanking. There we go, good play. And Ashe just has to be careful here, but we're going to trade up massively because we obviously made the play before them, and we have triple Void Grubs. I like to continue with the play, actually. I really do like this. We are completely trading. This guy should stay and hit turret, but since we have triple Void Grub, we're always going to trade up here. And because we executed the play first, you know, they can trade a tower and 1 kill, but we can trade a tower and 3 kills. You should have just held off on your spear until I actually used my hook, my friend. You didn't have to use it yet. I like this Nidalee, though. This Nidalee's obviously a good player. And if people actually hit the turret, it would be nice, because we're kind of racing here. But these are the kind of situations where you get to roam fully to top lane. It's not very often that you get to roam fully to top lane support, but the times you get to do it are only when you have a tempo advantage and your ADC kills the bot wave for free, which is always what happens when they either die or reset before the enemy bot lane. Now, we should get the top tower, but we didn't, because for some reason our teammates didn't click on the tower. This guy's dead now. And let's see if I can prevent him taking this. Maybe he wants to suicide for it. Dude, this guy's fucking Jackie Chan or something. I'm like playing against Jackie Chan. The guy's doing somersaults. Like, what does this champ do? Why is Yunara doing somersaults and shit? I don't understand. Alright, sequence is done for me because I got no health. So I'm going to place the 3 worst wards in human existence. Check them out. Whoa! Let's do the holy trinity of shit wards. And then we'll move out and get better ones. What am I buying? I'm buying Merc Treads. Hell yeah. Bro's timing sums that have been up for 2 minutes. Actually, though. I have been. I usually stop timing sums unless it's on a fed carry or after laning phase, because I just can't be bothered. If I play something like Pyke, I'll time sums more so, because I just get depressed when people flash out of my ult. I don't think I'm going to ult, because we're probably not going to kill him. We have egg, so I'd rather him waste his egg and me keep my ult, because for Dragonfight, if I ult there, I don't have ult up for Dragonfight. I think me having ult's obviously more important than having a Nivea egg for a Dragonfight. Okay, so Thresh placed 1 ward. I'm assuming it's here or here. If he goes to the tri-bush, it confirms that it wasn't in there. Because why else would he? But I'm guessing he's placing deeper wards. Yes, he placed 2. So there's 1 ward here, 1 ward here, and 1 ward in that area. I don't honestly care too much about those 3 wards. Honestly, he can keep them. They're not doing anything. And if I was to go down and clear those wards, I wouldn't be in position to catch enemies as they walk in and to block them from getting vision, which is the better play. So there's an opportunity cost to clearing wards sometimes, guys. If I'm down there showing on vision and they see me, they can easily walk in here. But otherwise, they have to now face check in right there like that, which that guy is dead if I have teammates with me, correct? I just don't have teammates with me because they were top lane for some reason. This is a lot. Why are we doing this? We had our chance when they were face checking, and then they saw us, so they're obviously responding. Why are we running up and fucking doing this shit? I guess it is my fault. Okay, I say that, but I'm also the one who hooked in. I could have just let Anivia stun him and take free damage and left. So, all right, I'm doing the thing where I'm not taking my own culpability, aren't I? The thing every League player does. The moment you die, you're like, all right, whose fault is it? I just did that, didn't I? All right, my bad, guys. I shouldn't do that. All right, well, they're all dead. I can sprint out. And next sequence takes place topside towards Herald. And for top tower, so I can just hit the turbo and run out to the top side. These guys are going to both reset because they just got 4 kills. So they're actually not on the map. And because the whole enemy team's dead, I can just Usain Bolt my ass in there. If this guy does continue trying to hit tower, maybe I should go stop him, but he's probably not going to get it anyway. I think the vision is going to be more important than me catching 6 minions. If he was to get the full tower, I would think twice about that, but it's actually close as to if he gets it or not. Holy shit, he might actually get it. This guy's faker. Thing is, he's so turbo delayed on this reset that we're kind of just getting the objective for free because he delayed his recall like that. Yeah, it's not the worst. Like, we get a tower off that, we get Void Grubs off that. Thresh placed wards on bot side, so this guy hasn't been tracking his wards because Thresh has never been there, so how could there be wards? These are the 3 worst wards I've ever seen. What the fuck did this guy just do? I just cancelled Thresh Lantern with my ult. We'll say predicted. Oh, fuck. That died to a raptor or something? Illegal? What? This guy's doing what I just did. He died, obviously making a mistake, and then just found someone to blame. He did the standard. Now, you know what's the best item in this game? This is going to be a wild one, guys. It's Abyssal Mask. It's Abyssal Mask. Who's fed on the enemy team? The magic damage dealer. What does my team look like? Magic damage, magic damage, magic damage. Abyssal Mask is the best item. Can you guys imagine that? Holy shit. We're going to Abyssal Mask on Nautilus, baby. Lux Auto? There was a Lux Auto, but I think it didn't do enough damage to kill me. Honestly, I think it was a mix between Lux Auto and Scorch, because the Auto shouldn't have done enough damage. It didn't have passive proc. Alright. Well, it's 50 trillion wards, which I have to spend time clearing, even though this guy has fresh wards, which is just annoying. You fuck off. This guy is really good at placing wards right in front of me and just having them die for free. Yeah, dude. Sick play. Sick play, Thresh. I don't know what this guy's up to, but he's cooking too hard. Alright, good shit. We can just run it up mid with the Herald. We don't give a fuck about what they're doing to Ashe. They can kill Ashe if they want. We're going to take literally their Nexus if they stay bot lane. I'm just going to hang out in position here to come behind them and kill their ass. I like what my top laner has done. There's something you always want to do to maximize the reward for winning a fight, guys, is you don't want to run mid with everyone. You want to fan out like what he's doing to get extra farm on the side wave and pick up extra towers in additional lanes. Oh, this guy is fucking Tokyo drifted. Holy shit. Guy's doing shit. We catch them here. Holy fuck. I think this guy just flashed with my knock-up into the Vladimir, and he had Nautilus ult on him, and he flashed behind his Vladimir and just entered his Vlad. Alright. I might just send it, boys. I'll just fucking die for it if I have to. The play's too good. If I have to die, I have to die. It's fine. I could probably do that without dying, but to be honest, this just gives me time to interact with my chat, so we'll just fucking die for it. I'm playing Nautilus. I'm here to die anyway. Good shit, boys. Is placing wards before basing always a good idea, especially if the enemy knows where they are to clear them? Okay. What happens when you base? Right? Let's say like you've got the support warding item and you recall. What happens? You get new wards, right? So why does it matter if they clear them? Right, what happens is you walk out on the map and the enemy has expended all of their sweeping lenses, clearing a bunch of wards, and then you just replace them and they have no sweeping lenses left. So yes, you always place wards before you base, except in the situation where it would replace other wards. So say I had a bunch of good wards in their top side, and I'm basing, and then I slam 3 wards on the ground for no fucking reason, and I replace those wards, obviously no. But if you don't have wards placed, you always dump wards before basing, because it, as a foundation of vision, it makes it easier to get further vision. And it also makes them expend pinks and sweepers to clear wards that you don't care about right before you just come out with new ones anyway, right? Facts. Aura farming. I was never going to hook. I was just aura farming. There's a ward in there. Every day of the week. The guy's never walked past that bush and not watered it a day in his life. Okay, just random hooking a bush. No way you did that. You have no vision and you random hooked in like that? Guy just fucking baited his whole team to die. What the fuck? He has no vision and he just randomly flies in? This guy just actually... Oh, that was a cool play. This guy just killed his whole team. What the fuck? It's like he's a spy. That guy's fucking undercover agent. Alright, this sequence is done for me. I'm going to reset. He placed 2 wards. One's there, one's in this area, there or there, one of the two. But I don't really care. I'm just going to pop a recall because it doesn't matter. And I'll move out on the map next sequence and I'll be good to go with the boys. This guy's recalling on vision. So funny. So easy to track ward placement when you play support, but so hard for other roles. I'm going to take this instead of giving it some ADC because I'm so close to getting level 11, and I want the solo XP to get level 11 before next team fight so that I have a better ult with a lower cooldown. And I'm not going to go for vision here because they can be in there. I'm instead going to come mid and soak XP to get level 11. Hello. Thank you. And now we can move up and try to fill out more so the bridge. I probably shouldn't have placed that second ward, to be honest. I need to save wards to go deeper. Here's a really good tip you guys get. Which team is winning? Blue team. Therefore, you use red team's towers as the line of control. Draw a line that goes in front of the towers. That is the line of where vision should be. So if I'm placing all of my wards in this area... watch this, guys. In 40 seconds, we're going to be at their base. So that vision would just be utterly useless, right? I just hooked nothing. I don't need to hit a hook. I have an auto assault. Anyway, we killed them. Just fucking hook nothing. As you do sometimes. And just as I said the line of control would be at their base, right? Look at where we're standing. See that line? Look where I'm standing. Look where the enemy's standing. So it completely makes sense why I wouldn't want to be placing too many wards in that area. In saying that, I have 4 wards to work with. So sometimes it's okay to place like 1 ward as a foundation for vision that helps you for, you know, in the short term for 30 seconds. But you save the majority to go deeper like this. Because if I place all my wards shallow, and then we push up to try and siege their inhib, the vision's not doing anything, right? I saved that guy with Locket. Does he like me? He better. Fucking saved his ass. Good time to reset. The boys want a base. That can see me. That has vision on me. If I recall right there, I die. Alright, good shit. Shit. Go, boys. Alright, where do we go from here? We go top side. Baron's next. Thresh has only placed 1 ward. I'm guessing it's in the center of mid lane. That's where I'd place it. Holy shit. Ashe is angry. Okay. I don't know where he placed his 1 ward. There's one in there, though. Okay, get a ward in mid since they don't have a mid tower. There's obviously going to be a ward in here because that's where I'd place it. It doesn't quite see the whole bush. The ward's there actually. Didn't want to ult because I want to have my ult for the fight. That chunk alone will give us enough damage to start Baron. And they're going to be forced to fight. And if I still have ult, that's going to be a lot more valuable than what I could do to kill Wukong. Because here's the thing, right? What is a Wukong on 20% health going to do? He's basically functionally dead, right? So I would much rather have my ult up because my ult's more valuable than a Wukong at 20% health. Am I right? Yeah, good shit, boys. And, like, we don't have any wards to go to Dragon with, but I don't trust my team. And we can play a sequence with a little bit less vision. Should be fine. There you go. If I was to reset to get wards, I'd be abandoning my team, and I wouldn't be in position for these plays, so sometimes your body being physically present is just more valuable than vision. Most of the time, actually. All of the time. Get him. Run him down, the fucking dog. Let's just aura farm this guy. Hello. Do I get damage stats by hitting the clone? Do I pat my, like, champion damage dealt? I think I do, right? I think it counts. That's why I full combo the clone. Don't have jungle diff for sure. The bad news is, guys, it wasn't the Thresh who said it. Damn. Thanks, team. I'll take the cannon wave. Alright, guys. You have fun chasing. I'm gonna get this here cannon wave. I fucking miss every cannon. Guys, like, this is just... I'm doing it on purpose at this point, right? Like, there's no way I missed that many. Oh, shit. Should delay the auto with Nautilus. It depends on the range at which you hook someone. Also, do I really need to min-max it in this situation? Trust me, man. I think Nautilus is my most played champion. I was a pro player for 7 years, so... Obviously, the moment you're a pro support player, you play Nautilus every game of your life till the day you die. So, I got Nautilus on lock. Don't worry about it. Snuck it in. Hey, there we go. Depends on the combo you do, because there are several combos you can do on Nautilus for different situations. Like, there's a combo you do that's higher burst, less crowd control. There's a combo with more crowd control. There's a combo that is more crowd control spaced out, but it leaves room for them to flash between. There's a combo that's guaranteed CC, but it doesn't last as long. If you hook somebody at max range, generally you auto attack and then ult, but if you hook someone at close range, you hook, ult, delay the auto, and then auto late for passive auto. Because the Q crowd control lasts for a different duration depending on how far away you hook someone. And if someone's at your max hook range, they aren't in your ult range to begin with. So you can't begin casting ult until too late. So you have to do auto ult, but if they're close and they're within ult range, a lot of the time you can Q ult, and it's better crowd control because if your Q is attached to somebody, the origin point of your ultimate is where your Q is. Like, you can go into practice tool, for example, and if you go to practice tool Nautilus and you hook a wall, and as your the ult is touching, the hook is touching a wall, you ult somebody, the ult will originate from the hook in the wall, not from where your champion is. So often it's faster to Q ult, and the ult originates from the person that you're ulting, and it insta knockups like an Alistar Q, and it's the most reliable crowd control that you do when you hook the 10-0 Aphelios in a late game fight, and you just need the crowd control to land, and the guy's rocking like cleanse flash, and you just can't fuck around. Bro, don't talk to me about Nautilus combos. I know Nautilus. There's one thing I know, it's some fucking Nautilus combos. Don't put some respect on the Nautilus. Dude, every fucking pro support main knows too much about Nautilus, and not enough about a university degree or anything else. Hey guys, my favorite creator just put out a short. Let's go check it out. I don't remember which one this was. Yeah. You're fine, mate. I'm not going to take your plates. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to stand here and watch. They're all yours, my friend. They're all yours. I'm going to come out now and hit it, because now, at this point, the turret has 285 armor. So the only thing that does tower damage is the void grubs that deal true damage. So as the tower gets lower in health is when I come in to hit, now that most of the damage is from the void grubs, since I apply the void grubs. Facts. These guys are genius, and you might recognize that clip. It's from my latest video as well. I reused it for a short. Get wrecked. Why is Rakan being picked so much in pro right now? Because he's strong. Like, dude, there's never another answer. Like, why is this champion being played? Because it's good. Like, that's always the answer. Anyway. Anyway. I want to play something fun this game. I don't want to play like a boring traditional sport. I want to play something good. Play some bloody Pike or something. But so far, it's not shaping up to be a Pike game. Anytime you get a Nidalee on your team, you have to play consistent, reliable crowd control. Because Nidalee is a champion that only functions with reliable crowd control. And that literally just means Nautilus every game. Which is so sad, but it just is life. But we'll mix it up. Nami, Lucian, ugh. Brother, ooh. You know what the best pick is? It's so fucking sad, but it's Nautilus again. If I wanted to win this game, I would pick Nautilus, and I would guaranteed win it. But I don't want to play Nautilus again, man. I'm so sick of playing Nautilus. Like, I don't... Nautilus is just the best pick by a fucking mile. I just don't want to play Nautilus. I think Rel is playable. It's not great, but it's playable. Alistar is unplayable. You can't play Alistar. Alistar's good in mid-game, but this matchup in bot lane would just be... I'd go 0-10. It's not a playable matchup. Like, the early levels are just too rough. Like, you don't have any kill threat until you get to level 3, but by the time you get to level 3, you've been bullied too hard. So it's completely unplayable. So I'll rock this instead. Go Shield Bash on Rel. I wonder if it's better. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to try some Shield Bash, because I haven't tried it for a while. I should go move speed. Inara pairs best with enchanters. Yeah, but Nidalee doesn't. If I pick an enchanter in this draft, I'm fucking griefing. But also, if I pick an enchanter, I'm not having any fun at all. Like, I do not want to sit here and play a game of Lulu. I'd be too fucking bored. Rogue, do you think Ivern top is good? Dude, I love streaming because I get the most fucking wild questions I've ever read in my life. Okay, like... Do you need to ask me in order to get an answer to that question? Like, do you think Ivern top is good? What do you think? Can we get a vote in chat? Who here thinks Ivern top is good? Let's get some yes or no's in chat. Yes if it's good, no if it isn't. We're going to see if it's good or not. It's OP. Yes. Jesus Christ. All right. I shouldn't have expected less from the internet. Yes. I'm getting too many yeses, guys. Stop. It's backfired crazy. Everyone's saying yes. Guys, stop. Stop saying yes. Fuck. The best. Dude, look at this fucking chat. Yes, yes, yes. Passive goes hard. Obviously, yes. The best. It should be good into melees. It can be overbuffed. It's broken. Hit an OP pick. Jesus, guys. Please. I shouldn't have expected less from the internet. Alright, well, you got your answer. You don't get an answer from the streamer, you get it from everyone else. Apparently, Ivern top is good. How much for jungle coaching, Rogue? It's fun that I get recognized these days. Oh, what's this guy up to? Pop! I fucking shield bashed him. You guys hear that doink? I love when they give like a visual or an audio effect to something because it just makes it feel more powerful. Like you hear the doink, it's like, oh yes, it's so good. I like the doink. All right, so looking at the map state, this guy's invading a level 1 Vi, which is a very fucking good idea, actually. Go team. This is a super good play. We win level 1 so hard. We have Renekton in Italy, and they have fucking level 1 Vi. My team's goated. All right. Now, my goal this game is to secure the free quadrant. So what I'll normally do here is I'll normally place wards in jungle entrances and just be ready to cross and defend jungle. But I have Sweeper because of the matchup, so I'm not going to be able to place ward. But what I will do is just be in position to go protect jungle quadrants. This is a game where the win con of the game is not any particular lane. It's the jungle 1v1. Because this guy secured free quadrant, and if we can just absolutely secure it for him, we're in a good spot. One thing I will say, though, I have no idea how the fuck to play with Yunara, so... This guy wasted Q. Get really good trades. My ADC walked up there. That guy would have died. Good trading sums. Completely worth to trade sums because he's immobile and I'm not. Now, the only thing is this Vi's going to gank very soon. He's currently finishing camp number 2. And after that, he has no camps to farm. So the only play he has then is to try and gank people. So the best play for us to do is just to fucking recall. Yeah, like, dude, Vi's here. Vi's obviously here. I'm trying so hard to not play aggressive. This guy, we taught him a thing or two. Because I spelled it out right, didn't I? I literally spelled out, this Vi is homeless, she has no camps, she has to gank. And that's what she did. She took her 3 camps, and now there's nothing to farm, so she ganked. And if you don't give her the kill on the gank, she has literally nothing to do. But this guy just wanted to play aggressive and fight them, so I guess we fucking die to it, don't we? No idea why he wanted to do that. The best thing to do would have just been to recall as a way to avoid the roam timer entirely. Now I'm here for XP because it's early levels, and this will give me level 3. Also cycle support item. I'll stay in XP range just till I get 3. Now my roam timer begins. I'm going to leave that ward there because, to be honest, it doesn't matter. Now there's no point coming back bot lane. They have a wave close to their tower and a pickaxe advantage, so there's no way I'm going to be able to contest the wave anyway. So I'm going to use this roam timer until the wave gets to the turret and just use a very extended roam timer because going bot lane right now doesn't actually do anything. Like, I wouldn't be able to fight anyway, so there's no point going there. They're fast pushing though, which is a huge mistake by them. So I will come back bot. They shouldn't be fast pushing. They should be stacking. If they stack the wave, they can stack it for about 2 waves. And during that time, they'll easily deny us about 6 or 7 minions because we won't be able to even get in range to get last hits. But for some reason, they fast pushed, which is just bad because now they literally just feed us the wave of 6 minions and we're completely chilling. So it does stop my roam, but my ADC is very fucking happy about it. Now, we don't want to fight at all. They're up too hard on items, and my Nidalee is literally just winning the game because she's super good and she's getting 3 quadrant, which, as I said, the win con of this game is not the lanes, it's this guy getting 3 quadrants. So we shouldn't be fighting, which we've been doing, but I wish we weren't. Problem is, I can't ever go on Nami. If I go on Nami, the Lucian kills us because of his item lead. So the Nami can basically just walk up and hit us for free damage. Oh, that's going to be bad. That's going to hurt a bit. These trades are very bad for us, because volatility usually favors the people that are winning, because they can more easily capitalize with item lead, plus they have push advantage. They also have Nami sustain. So it's not good for us to create volatility, even though it usually is in a melee versus range matchup, favorable for the melee side to have volatility. It's not in this one circumstance. Alright, I'm literally just clearing this for fucking 5 gold. It was expired anyway. They're taking dragons, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset. There's no reason why Nami would have walked there other than because she's basing. So I'm going to just cycle recalls and see what happens. I think I can't reset, actually. It's going to get dived. But the best thing to do would be to get away with the recall and get to base before Nami. And the problem is this guy's just going to fucking die if I leave him. They might be diving us. So here's the thing. If they do dive us here, what we got to do is go to focus all of the damage and crowd control onto the person that takes tower aggro. So let's just start punching this guy. They executed it very well. Exactly why I said trading is a bad idea. Dude, this Yunara has absolutely griefed the game. Because all she had to do was nothing. If we did nothing, the Nidalee would completely 1v5 the game from the 3 quadrant. But she wanted to play aggressive. She died and got me killed. And then she just kept getting hit by the fucking Lucian, lost half her health, and then set them up to dive us. So she's made 2, like, inexcusable, catastrophic mistakes and just put us, like, unimaginably behind. So the question is, how do we win from here? Well, the answer is, anytime we're doing a contest, the contest will have to originate through a different lane. So let's imagine we go for Dragon. Are we more likely to win a fight around mid or bot? The answer is through mid, right? So what that means is that all of our contests will originate in other lanes. So I'm going to pair up with Nidalee and play through other lanes in order to get vision and to move to objectives and such. The only time I'm going to come bot is in order to soak XP on wave crashes into the tower. But other than that, I'm going to be playing through other lanes entirely. And I'll only come bot in the levels 1 to 6 in order to get XP. And after that, I'll start moving around more. So no point going back bot lane right now. I'm just going to force this here. There we go. Beautiful play. And I'd much rather make plays like that rather than sit there on this lane getting zoned from minions because I can't engage, right? It's a big thing about playing melee supports. If you can't all in, you can't do anything. This guy just killed himself. It's actually 1210 AD. But this is good for me that he dies because I get solo XP. And as I said, I'm prioritizing my XP until about level 6. And after that, I can start not caring about XP as much and I can start playing more so to roam. So what I'm going to do is take like a melee or 2. Usually it's nice to take the melees and then because they give most of the gold. And then just start recall. You still get the caster minion XP, but you just get to base faster. So I'm going to beat the Nami to base. The good news is, because my AD carry died, he gets to lane first. And because he gets to lane first, he kills the wave for free, which means I don't have to go bot lane here. So I'm going to move mid out of base. I could even move into top side, but I'm not going to go all the way to top because Ornn is too hard to trade onto. The only plays I can make are around mid. If it wasn't Ornn, I could move top side, but I don't have to think about going bot because the wave's dead. I can play out here, and we could look for something around mid on this time between waves. We'll see. Now, they got a ward in that bush. I'm going to intentionally dodge it. And I'm going to gank this guy just for health. We don't actually have to get a kill for the gank to be valuable. If I gank him just for health, it's still valuable. Maybe we do get a kill, though. Nice. Good HP. I didn't think we were going to get the kill. My Inara just keeps dying, but that's on her at this point. It's not salvageable. The only time I can gank bot is if I bring Syndra to bot lane or I bring Nidalee to bot lane. So again, like, if I make a play bot lane, it's because I bring someone there, but everything originates mid. Like here, as I get vision, I start mid and I move down river rather than starting bot and moving up, right? And now since I have Nidalee in the area, there is some stuff that I can maybe think about doing. But as soon as Nidalee bases, I'm probably going to leave because there's nothing I can do with this item deficit. So I'm going to move back to mid. It's completely unsalvageable. I think there's a ward in that bush. So, oh, Nidalee is trying stuff. Oh, he dashed in. He dashed in. I'm coming. Just wait for me. Oh, the vial interrupted me. Oh, hold up. Oh, he's broken. The vial interrupted my fucking thing. Well, this looks really fun, doesn't it? I thought Lucian had tower aggro. It absolutely is, my friend. But this just really reaffirms that we play through mid. Because, like, plain and simple, that play was going badly until Syndra showed up. No shit. Like, of course it will. Of course it'll go bad till she shows up. This game... Ooh, I could build anything. I'm not really sure what shoes to build, so I'm just going to go Lucids. Usually I go Lucids in games when my flash has value. This game my flash doesn't have much value because there's not really a mobile carries that I need to gap close onto. But Merc Treads are okay, but not amazing. The tenacity potion doesn't do anything. Armor boots are okay, but not amazing. So since nothing really stands out to me, I'm just going to build neither. Just default to Lucids because they're generally always good. And the problem is they have an Ornn, which is just really annoying because he's super hard to make plays onto, but it's not that bad. Nidalee does do a lot of damage to him because he's only itemized armor. Him losing this health is actually going to make him diveable now. And we can actually possibly trade up here because of the Void Grubs. I'm just going to try stay off vision as much as I can. What she's doing to tank the wave is actually really smart. And now I basically just want to take tower aggro here. Alright, true. We can just take the tower. You guys are so smart. Smarter than me, it seems. Job. I'll pop a recall where they can't see me. That ward's expiring, so I'll replace it. Really good plays. And ooh, I think it's too value of a game to build Locket. When you see things like Diana, Locket is just so insanely valuable against champions like Diana. Because think about what Diana's ult does. She ults you, and it makes a big circle around her. And the circle says to you, I will deal damage in 1 second. A big circle that says, I will deal damage in 1 second. It's pretty easy to use an area of effect shield against, right? So generally versus, like, I think Diana is the best champion in the game to have Locket against. Diana and, like, Karthus, maybe. Just because it's so insanely easy to use against them. Now, this guy did place wards in this area. There they are. They are making a mistake, though, so... Why? I don't know what happened in that fight, but the boys griefed it a bit. It's kind of unlucky is that my knock-up didn't go off, so the Vice still got in. Shit. Thing is, I didn't expect them to do that because they had vision of us. So, like, objectively, they did face check, and so going to clear the ward was bad because we should have been able to one-shot them when they face checked. But I knew there was a ward there, and so I knew they had info on us, so I didn't expect them to face check. They saw all of us on that ward, yet they still walked in face first. So that created like a weird scenario where the objectively best play was to just kill them as they face check, but they shouldn't face check unless they're bad, but they were bad. So my play was bad because my opponent was bad, I guess. Kind of a weird scenario. I'm going to build this. They got a lot of crowd control, so I think it's useful. And I'm going to hang out here just off the vision, and potentially if Renekton gets close enough to Diana, I can run out and kill her. Yeah, let's go, let's go. Oh, good play. I think it was never going to happen anyway. He just had vision too far away, so it's worth a shot. That's okay. We want to play around Syndra and Nidalee still for the most part, so grab some fruities. I have flash up, which is nice. I'm not sure about Lucian's flash. I wish I knew. But I don't, sadly. And that's her second ward. I know that her first ward already got cleared, so I'm actually on the wrong side of the map here. I think Nidalee's top because there's camps, but I just need to be on the same side of Nidalee, whatever that is. So it's more predictable that we would play bot side towards the side with the tower. That's why I went there. But again, don't play perfect, play realistic. Realistically, my Nidalee's top, so we have to play top side. Perfectly, we should go bot side because that's where the objective is, but we can't put our hands on our ears and ignore what's actually happening, right? So we've got to play to what we see. But she's getting all their camps, so it's not a bad way to play like this either. Nothing that bad about what we're doing. It just feels like nothing's happening, which is a little bit sad. Because we could be getting shit, but... Let's see if Lucian face checks into me. I think Syndra sees the angle. Here we go. There's no fucking way you saw him. Can't chase, because there's going to be more. There's going to be more. This is bad. There's a diner in here as well. Like, we can't act surprised. Yeah, okay, I'm just dead. Every time, like, look, like, I knew it. As soon as you follow into the port where they have no vision, you always lose. And I kind of let the Nidalee control what I wanted to do because she's playing really well. So I didn't see the vision. I knew it was bad, but the guy's been playing well, so he wanted to do it, so I trusted him, but I should trust myself. I knew it was bad to go in there. Like, anytime you keep going into no vision, it's going to end up bad. So anyway, we figured it out. Should have just let him die. I did misplay too, though. But anyhow. Now, we can't contest the Herald, most likely, because it's just fucking gone. Oh, they haven't started it yet. We actually can contest it. I'm down. Let's do it. So Lucian used Flash just there. I don't want to die with this guy. He's useless. And this is really good positioning because Lucian is completely split off from getting to his team. So what we got to do is just prevent him from getting over to his team here. So I just play as the bodyguard. If anyone shows up top lane, I need to be ready to move top and kill them. Otherwise, I just play this space between mid and top, and I just wait until I find an opportunity. Okay, they get vision plant. It's fine. Let's get this bridge so this guy feels safe. Ah, there it is. That's the play. This looks bad. Lucian's too close. I need to save everything for Lucian, and then turn on him with all my sums. So I'll let this fight play out. I can't make it too obvious, though. Okay, it's not the worst trade. We can probably win this on the back end. Okay, not bad. Only focuses Diana now. Yeah, they got it covered. And we can really maximize this by killing this guy too. Beautiful stuff, boys. And as soon as this guy dies, I'm just going to reset and head to Dragon, but we need to make him dead first. Now I'm going to move a bit further back because they do have vision in this area, and I don't want Nami to be annoying and stop my recall. So I'm going to move even further back. There you go, start recall here. All their wards are top side, so yeah, she is going to fucking... Is she going to stop me? Yeah, nah, she's not game enough. Not game enough to try. Good for you. There we go. And that's a huge swing back for the boys, so we take those. The only problem now is that Lucian has flash up in about a minute or two, and I don't have flash. And killing him is, I wouldn't say the sole win condition, but it's the main way to win a fight, obviously. So we will have to see. Yeah, like, it's just super hard for me to kill him. I need to move my pink up. I have Hex Flash. Maybe I can use the Hex Flash. Look here. I don't want to hit him because I want to be able to use Hex Flash. Got the Lucian. That's about all that matters. It's still winnable here. Because I just saved everything and still had it for the Lucian. I delayed Diana's engage enough with my Q in order for my team not to get too caught up in it. And I saved the rest of my engage on the Lucian, and for some reason, he acted like I didn't exist. What he should do is just keep track of what I have up and notice that I didn't use a single ability. Now, I don't think killing Nidalee is worth as much as recalling there. I think this is bad. If this guy had just reset quickly, we could get on map about 30 seconds before the enemy team spawns, push out every wave on the map, fully ward their bot side, sit in their bot jungle with me, prevent them getting to the Atacon. Can you imagine if their vision line is literally here, and we're in their bot side with full vision, fresh off base right now? I am, but he's not. He's sitting here with like 2k gold. So the value of the Nami kill is like, yay, I get 300 gold, but the value of resetting is like insurmountable, like unplayable sequence, push in 3 lanes, full vision, they're face checking Atacon. Like, it's totally unplayable. He probably has a full item in base right now. But he's either going to reset and we're going to lose full control of this, or we're going to have to play out this team fight with Nidalee having 2k gold because she just hasn't based after that team fight. So, Would love if we could delay the flash, but this is just not a great situation compared to what it could be. I would love to wait my flash. Wait for flash. Wait for flash, please. Lucian has flash. I don't have mine. We need to wait for it, team. This is such a fucking clown fiesta. Okay, now I have flash. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide off on the side here because they don't have any vision. Place a ward like that to get a bit of info. And I'm going to look for the Lucian from a weird angle here. They're never going to expect me to be in the lane bush, right? Here's his flash. Ah, we lose that. I had to go. My Syndra was caught. If I don't engage there, we lose. But I don't... Why is Syndra here? Why is she not here? Imagine this. My team stands here. I stand here in the bush. The enemy walks in like this. Dead. That's the game plan. It's such an easy game plan. So why is Syndra here? Throwing a stun and walking forward and getting Ornn ulted. I don't know. They have Ornn Vi. The guy's just trying to do too much. But that was a shame, because if Nidalee had reset with me and run out, and my team had reset more quickly and run out, we could have honestly just... We wouldn't have ended up at a 50-50 Atacon. We could have just had full control with them walking into us. And then Syndra just walks up and griefs like that. Ah, it's a shame. It's a shame. But we got to get to a higher elo before we can expect more from our players. Because that should have been such a... I should have been able to hard carry that. But my Syndra didn't give me the chance to. She kind of griefed it. And then I was forced to engage because otherwise she'd just die for free. But then the Lucian reacted because it was too fucking telegraphed. Anyhow. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Place one ward. We saw where it is. Holy shit, this is still Herald. it's not Baron, it's Herald. I thought we were way later in the game. Can I place this ward, please? Thank you. Oh, there's some shenanigans afoot. They might walk right into me after this. Oh, no, they see me. Oh no, I'm caught. Big engage. Oh, Nidalee griefed it though. She jumped into melee range. Pretty big engage, but we just have no follow-up. Nidalee is not the champion to be able to kill 3 people at once. That's just not what she does. Well. It looks good, but it wasn't good. It looked good, but it wasn't. Anyway. Yeah, what do we buy up? What do we buy? Honestly, we got such a problem this game because everyone's potatoes. I can go Abyssal. It's not bad. We got a lot of magic damage again. I don't hate it. Plus, I think it's a percent shred. Yeah, 12% more magic damage. Oh, okay. So it's good against everyone. What do you mean higher elos in this top 5% of players or less? This is like the top 0.5% of players, but that's just not high enough. I have higher standards. This is Master 400 LP. This is good. Like, this is incredibly good players by my metrics, but everything's relative, right? Like, it's relative, because, like, I will admit, like, a 500 LP Master tier player is an incredible player, but there's a difference between being the 3,000th best player in the world and being the 50th best player. There's a fucking huge difference. Like, at the pinnacles, small things matter so much. And, like, there's no way a top 50 challenger player would do what that Syndra did. What is this? Like, there. You guys would have jumped in on Rel there, right? You guys would have jumped in, landed on Diana, and gotten one-shot by the whole team. But there's no universe that I would ever do that, because it would just be completely int. And the moment I go in, there's no more threat on their backline, so their backline can just free hit after that. But if I keep my cooldowns, yeah. Now there is threat on their backline still. There's an Ornn walking down river right now. With the threat. See, I walk forward and they all run. Because I just hold my spells, and if they commit to follow up on that Nami ult, then I just get a fat engage on their backline, so they can't actually do any damage. Sometimes like the threat of going in is worth so much more than the actual act of going in. Now my ADC is literally walked top lane, so a bit awkward. But I really like this positioning I have on the side. It's super good positioning. If that tank keeps playing how he is, he's playing really badly. He's taking a lot of free damage, and his team can't follow up on what he's doing because of my positioning. Like, if Lucian ever tries to follow up on this guy walking forward, I just get such easy access to the backline. I'm going to need a little hand getting in here, boys. But I think they've just given up on it entirely. I have no wards, though. Oh, we can look here. Okay. Got to save my sweeper for the pit, but we got to play to turn here. Yeah, I like this play to turn. We just hit with the vision plant, though. We have to play for more kills. It's too obvious. Like, if I flash W, he's always going to react there. This is hard. We don't have enough vision and enough vision denial to make this work properly. I just need to keep holding this advantage. They're going to walk in river. This guy needs to chill. They're going to walk in river, and I'm going to have this angle. They don't have a jungler, so they can't play to steal. They have to play to fight. Where I'm standing becomes a flank position once they walk in like that, right? So I hold my position. Watch this. They overextend in. And I get disengaged. But no one followed up. Why did no one follow up? What the fuck was my team? I got fucking full combo onto 3 people, stunned Lucian for 2 seconds, and no one did anything. I got Baron, though. But why did no one follow up on that? That was a game-winning engage. Again, I'm playing it too low of an elo. 400 LP is not high enough elo for people to follow up on an engage like that, which is just objectively such a good engage. Like, that was such a good engage. We should have won the game off that, but no one followed. Oh, damn it. Well, I gotta lower my expectations. Because 400 LP is not enough LP. God damn it. Okay, whoever just added me and said your teammates' cooldowns were on CD. Okay, first of all, how do you know that? Because I wasn't pointing my screen at them, so there's no way that you would know that. But second, why were they on cooldown? They shouldn't be. Yeah, they shouldn't be on cooldown. Someone just said in Iron 4, 88 LP, they would follow up on that. I agree. I agree. They would follow up on everything. They're fucking... They're so bad, they become good. Oh, fuck. I wouldn't have mattered. Oh, wow. What? This is int. Okay, Dinah altered the floor. Anyone? Anyone following up on my fucking 4-man engages that I get 2 teamfights in a row? Like, please, guys. I can't do more than this. I keep getting 4-man engages and no one's following. Fucking hell. Please, guys. Please. We win. Just attack the people I stun. I got Hex Flash here. I can look for an angle. If they don't have anyone blocking this, which they do, sadly. Oh, I failed my jump. I failed my jump. Oh, fuck. I griefed it. But hey, their jungler left. Do we get dragon? Oh. Alright, I'm allowed to grief. I'm allowed to grief. I smurfed 2 fights. And no one did anything. It's so sad, man. I can't do more than that. Like, those 2 engages I got were just... They should have just been 5 for 0s. but no one did anything. And then I fucking fell a hop into a wall because I didn't play enough rel. Oh well. Just let me in Syndra's poke. Do not go alone. They did have a ward in the tri-bush, which is the thing that made my engage bad. Like, I went out on a whim and just hoped they hadn't water try, and if they hadn't, it would have been insane. If the jump went over the wall as well, it would have hit fucking 3 people, but... oh well. I fucked it. Alright, we do defensive vision now. Enemy team is winning, which means we need to think about where the vision line is. Again, use your towers as a reference. So the vision line is literally in our base. So that means we place entrance wards. What? Nami, Lucian, top? Holy fuck, they're griefing. What the fuck? Kill them all. Kill this fucking guy. Alright, he's too fast. Alright, I'll just base. Get my item. We should probably stop running out of our base, guys. Just sit in the base. What is this? What is this guy doing? Is he really going for that Gromp right now? Please stop. Guys, their whole team is there. Guys, their whole team is there. What am I watching? What am I watching? Why? What the fuck is the point of this? Why? What? Guys, this is our base. Why are we here? What the fuck was that? Why did my whole team just run up and just kill themselves? What the fuck? Alright, well, we wait for our teammates to spawn. I take flank position. If the enemy keeps trying to push into our base and my teammates spawn, I can get a flank engage. So we'll see if Nami's good enough to consider this and ward flanks. So far, the answer is no. She hasn't considered this. Ah, she has. But we'll see what I can do. I need to track her wards and maybe go for the long con. If she doesn't clear that pink, I actually get an angle here. So we wait for our teammates to spawn. And we see if I can go for tier 2. But Vi figured out what the play was. Smart cookie. It's okay. Yeah, we just can't win anymore. We just can't win anymore. No one can follow me because the 2 people are zoning 4 because we're just too far down. Well, we should have won that game, guys. I think I did enough to deserve to win. I had some sick engages, but oh well, it's too low elo, which is sad. Yeah. Indeed, that Unara build is atrocious. No armor pen against 400 armor on. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Alright, we'll give them that, boys. We went 3 for 1 today. No one gets honored because I'm too salty that no one followed my engages. You know what's funny, guys, is I was at 299 LP, and then I forgot to update it because I won a game. But then, because we lost, I lost the same amount of LP I gained, so we're back to 299, so it's actually chilling. Is this gold or plat elo? This is 300 LP master tier. That's not the answer you expected, was it? I mean, it's on the screen, dude. You gotta figure it out. But let's see. Alright, so first ordeal was all the way back at this Baron buff, wasn't it? It's at this Baron buff. Alright, let's get the VOD review going in, guys. Let's see what the fuck went wrong. Alright, Vi is dead. Enemy team is walking in. Why is my team so far away? Okay, Inara has every cooldown. Renekton has every cooldown. This guy has spear up. This guy has almost every cooldown. Why are we so far away? What the fuck? Where is my team? They're actually in a different dimension. They're just not playing. Why are they so far away? The Ornalt is finished. The Ornalt is finished. There's no Ornalt. Jesus Christ, guys. They didn't even make an attempt. Alright, let's see the fucking round 2. Because this one just killed me. Because I had such a fat angle here. They all ran. They all ran. To be honest, this one is not as bad because they had expended a lot of cooldowns during the fight. I will admit. But, yeah, Renekton can't do anything. Nidalee doesn't have much follow-up. The AD carry literally dashes away. Oh my god, dude. He dashed away as I got a 4-man. He literally dashed away. Does Syndra use any spells? She Qs the ground. She didn't even ult. She has ult. Dude, just ult the Lucian. You have 5 balls with ult up. Like, I hit 4-man knock-up. And my AD carry... Here you go. 4-man knock-up. AD carry dashes the wall. Syndra runs in, uses QW on the floor. And then just doesn't ult. It's 1.7k damage. The Lucian's dead. Oh, God. Alright, it's fucking over. You need voice chat for that? Anyway. Is what it is. Yeah, but GG. That was fun. I had a great day of solo with you guys. I still enjoyed it. Made some LP, got my decay games up. I'm going to call it there. I streamed for a really long time yesterday, and I don't want to make it so I hate my life today by streaming for too long. So I'm going to call it quits here, guys. But that was fun. We'll call it quits and leave it there. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm probably not going to stream for a few days. I usually like to take the early week to catch up on coaching sessions and work on videos. So I'd predict that Wednesday will be the next stream. So today's Sunday, so that's 3 days. So see you in a couple of days, guys. Otherwise, go watch my latest video. And if you ever want to check out a coaching session, what I'll do just before I leave, I'll leave a link to my Medify page in the chat. So if you want to check out coaching at any point, there'll be a link where you can go check out all the options for it. There it is. Beautiful. Enjoy, everyone. Have fun. And I'll chat to you all later.